So I'm so excited today, and so we'll be talking about the different kind of worshippers. Different kind of worshippers. We are aware that a lot of us are worshiping God, but we have different kind of worshippers. All worshippers are not the same. We have different kind of worshippers, and as we listen to this message today, it is important that we look into our lives and know the kind of worshipper that we are. If we are not among those good worshippers, we can as well turn a new leaf. Number one kind of worshiper I'm talking about this morning is the true worshipper. The true worshipper, these are kind of worshippers that worship God in truth and in spirit. They worship God with everything that they have. They do not see it as ritual, but they worship God from their heart. As stated in the book of John chapter 4, 23 to 24, when you read through, you see that this kind of worshippers, their worship is acceptable by God, is accepted by God, because they do it from their hearts. They do not do it to please anyone, but they do it in truth and in spirit. Another kind of worshiper we're going to be talking about today is the false worshiper. That's the opposite of true worshiper. You know, wherever we have original, we must always have fake. So we have some false worshippers. That's number two. These are kind of worshippers that worship God. They see it as rituals. They see it as something I should do to showcase my talent, to take the glory. These are false worshippers. They really say it. They really worship God, but they do not do what they say. They just say it because they want to say it. It doesn't reflect in their lives. These are the false worship. When you read through the book of Matthew chapter 15 verse 8, you see those kind of worshippers that worship God outwardly, but their heart is far from God. Those are the false worshipper. Number three kind of worshiper we'll be talking about today. We are going to be talking about the occasional worshippers. This kind of worshippers, from the name, you should know how they worship God. They worship God occasionally. Whenever things are rosy, you see them worship God. But when things are no longer rosy, you see them, they stop worshiping God. So they worship God when things are good and when they feel like worshiping God. These are the occasional kinds of worship. So the next one we're going to be talking about is the conditional kind of worshippers. These kind of worshippers are somehow related to the occasional kind of worshippers. But this conditional kind of worshippers, what they do is they worship God when they give God condition. When things, if you do this for me, I'll worship you. If you do this for me, I'll worship you. Like Job's wife. You see the book of Job 2:9. You see Job's wife say, curse God and die. But when things were smooth for them, she didn't say curse God and die. She was busy maybe worshiping God. But when things became bad, she turned her back. Okay? Like curse God and die, because it was too much for her. So these are conditional kinds of worshippers. They worship God when God does something for them, and when they feel that God has not done what they want, they do not worship God. So you see, conditional worshippers and occasional worshippers, they are just like twin brother and sister. So let's check to know the kind of worshipper that we are. Another kind of worshiper we'll be talking about are the consistent worshiper. From the name consistent, you know what we're talking about. These are worshippers just like Job, that says, though he slay me, yet will I what? Let me hear you. So these are kind of worshippers that worship God in every season. They don't send you, whether good or bad, they are just there worshiping God. Like they understand that worship is a lifestyle, it is not an event. Okay, these are consistent worship. So Job said, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. So no matter what happens to this set of consistent worshippers, you see them, something bad happens, they are worshiping God. Their pikin die, they are worshiping God. Their husband leave them, they are worshiping God. Their wife member, they are worshiping God. Though it's not easy, but they are very consistent. They are just like Job. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. They don't think that cursing God is the right thing to do at that particular time. So they are always there worshiping God. Those are the consistent worshippers. Another one we'll talk about are the ignorant worshippers. Like this set of worshippers, they are worshiping God because other people are worshiping God. They do not know God's word. They do not know anything about God's word. Sometimes they are talented, okay? But they worship God because everybody is saying, I will never go back. Oh, no, it's already too late. Oh, no, so they just join the queue and start worshiping God. Not because they really know why they are worshiping God or really know what they are doing. They are ignorant kind of worshippers. So this kind of ignorant worshippers are just like the Samaritans, okay, in John 4:22. Like they are ignorant, so ignorant, but they just do it because other people are doing it. Ignorant worshippers. The other one we're going to be talking about is that, which is the last one, the extravagant worshippers. Hey, extravagant worshippers are worshippers that they do not send you. They are extravagant with their worship. Anytime, any day, anywhere, just like the woman with the alabaster box that broke the alabaster box, okay, in the Bible. This set of people are extravagant. They can come into your church, the church where they worship, and they see that things are not done well, and you see them, pastor, how much is this? I want to do. They are ready to give in their resources, they are ready to give in their time, they are ready to give the best to God, like the best to God, without even blinking. They are the extravagant kind of worshippers. So my question for you today is, what kind of worshipper are you? Are you among the true worshippers, the consistent worshippers, the extravagant worshippers, or you among the false worshipper, the occasional worshipper, the conditional worshipper? Think about it today and be sure that you are one of either the true worshippers, the extravagant worshiper, or the consistent worshiper, or even the three joined together: extravagant, consistent, and true worshiper. These are the kind of worshippers that God accepts their worship. God bless us.